just think that she's a bit difficult to maneuver around, especially when Kha'Zix and Zed were very popular picks. But I guess since there weren't any Kha'Zixes or assassins on that enemy team, I guess they did think it was worth trying to take the chance on a Seraphine because there's not a lot that can get to the back line.
We know how large scale Seraphine damage could dealt, so I think it's a good point for Team Persis. It's just that the composition between Karma Seraphine is something new that I haven't seen at all. So will it be a good work play?
More
Play
roaming
out by
potential
team?
out from here. Looks like they have some plans for that top lane to try and get into the jungle, knowing that they already tried to invade on their side. So blue side should be open for consideration.
Yeah, right now they're trying to invade a stun at the back coming in. Looks like they have to be a little bit more careful. But PSO Renekton at the back coming. Team Persis losing one, losing another. Look, I think it's a back fault towards both of them. But because of Renekton waiting in the back, it's a win for Team Persis.
Yeah, okay. So the level 5 coming out for Zaisu because of the steal away on the blue buff. So using that to try and lock them down on the bindings, but not all of them were there, so they didn't quite catch all of them. And then the Tufts just waiting in the Windsor. Very nice timing there to get there on Renekton and cause havoc. So that's 2 kills out for Persis and a lot of investment from Team Flash. So many people had to roam to top in order to set that up. So they're going to be losing quite a bit of gold in terms of minions, but actually no, I could be wrong. They're still quite equal here in terms of like gold differential. Probably with the double relics coming backfired on them, but it does look like they managed to keep Joel relatively lower. It looks like Morgana's still slightly higher in gold, but not enough to shut him down at all.
It's
That's gonna be better for Team Flash because like that's gonna be another turret plate for Zaisu, but Zaisu gonna have to back away before being able to reap the turret plate. But yeah, the minion's gonna be dying, and that's a lot of gold gone away for Techmaturgy. So yeah, just a little bit. They did have to invest Zaisu walking all the way up to try and help him out, but kind of not that big of a deal. It's good that they managed to get the trade though, keeping Garen in the game still.
yeah, Ludin Echo have been bought by both Senna and Karma and also Seraphine. So currently, I wanted to see how Seraphine will be in play. I see that's what Team Persis is doing is actually moving around Seraphine to rotate towards the jungle of Team Flash. But right now, top lane is being wide focused. A trade-off might happen. Siege have been taken down. Bottom lane might be taken towards Team Persis. Will it be enough to actually took out tier 1 threat?
Taos just absolutely carrying his weight. He's been tearing it up on Renekton even in the last game, so I love to see what he's doing here. It looks like they're going to be piling up into the Rift Tower. It looks so much damage onto Tobu. He's going dangerously low. Gonna have to try and back away. It is gonna dive into the turret though. So many deaths coming out from here. Dewa is gonna get taken out, and now Taddy's really low, but the rest of his team isn't here to try and back him up. It looks like Tobu's gonna take him out as well, trying to dodge as many skill shots as he can. Does manage to get Electric proc up, but not enough to get any kills. And that's gonna be a free Rift Herald together with 2 kills out for Flash for free. Absolutely no turnaround and absolutely no way to sort of go back on this. And gets put away in the nick of time. That's going to be a tier 1 turret.
Taking on the lane compared to actually take on a team fight. But we have seen Persis on the second game actually defending themselves and also putting on a turning point at the back. Renekton had to be like a 2v1.
Top's in a dangerous situation here. Looks like Zaisu's going to be catching up here, trying to do his best, but the poison slowly burning him down despite the fact that he has so much resistance against a lot of it, and it's going to be another fight down at the bot lane. Techmaturgy's really dangerously close for comfort, but it looks like Seraphine's here to try and ceasing them away. It looks like they can try and dive it here. They have 4 members here, but still so much CC available for the enemy team. Meteor are going to try and keep them off of it. Demolition charge, and that's going to be another turret. But as you can see, Flash already had that in mind. They had enough people down. Tier 2 turret down to mid lane. Going to try and get more kills here to make up for that difference, because they know that that tier 2 tower is going to go down regardless, so might as well try to get some kills here. Team Flash going to lose Taddy. Taddy's going to go down, but there's not enough left in the tank to get the rest of them who managed to get out safely.
Oh, Team Flash finally showing their fangs, clawing their way in towards Team Persis. Esport Persis have to be careful on the rotating by Team Flash. Top laner Nacton in play too. Tough. Actually tried to
losing the first
help on
objective and end up like losing other stuff that the other team is already going towards while they're too busy going after the second objective. And it's kind of like a panic state. This is not something you should be doing. You have to be like keeping your eye on the ball, making sure that you also keep your eye on the prize and give up objectives where necessary to go for another objective. And that's going to be a sort of a team fight going in with Team Flash ready for it. But it looks as the Surfing now is going to come out. Demacia Justice, the backline is going to get torn apart. As because Zaisu and Taddy, both big players on the team. But it doesn't look like they're out of the woods just yet. Tekmaturge is going to get taken out. That's going to be 2 kills. Dewa, Top's not going to be enough to get back in there. But Seraphine has a CC, going to be enough to keep them and discourage them from going back in there. And that's a 2 for 2. Persis versus Flash in what was supposed to be Persis's chance to turn around.
Yeah, this is a chance for Team Flash. But the handle is being started just now, right now, and it's the second handle. But Team Persis, they wanted to come in not easy.
Not quite landing, however, and already you have Tekmaturge super low. Gonna be a free referral for them. Gonna be the pickup. Gonna Cinch, gonna take him out there.
Flash.
Here comes the Fiora ulti. So many meteors to keep them off and discourage them from chasing the rest of Persis. And Dragon's up in 10 seconds, however. The recall has to come out real fast. So it looks like there's again a little bit of backbone. Cinch trying his best to poison them, but no, it looks like Persis has used too much resources to get out of that. Use other Meteor and Chance, they're all kind of low. They have to either recall. They can't fight for this. Flash is still relatively healthy. All their team members are coming back from their states. It could be a bit harder for Persis here, but they're going to have to take this. They don't have a choice. Going to be the out. Are really ulti. Here comes going to be the stolen. No, they got the Slain ultimate. Here comes the Meteors. They've taken the Dragon. They've stolen the Mountain Dragon. But at what cost, though? That's 4 deaths, 1 kill on Eli, Shy. Yeah, Eli and the rest of Persis dying in the result for getting that Dragon. I don't think it was worth it. That's going to be a tier 1, going to be a tier 2. It's lucky that the minions are currently in their favor. It doesn't matter anymore because there's a Rift out, however, to sort of make up the difference.
Yeah, the inhibitor is definitely going to be cracked open by Team Flash. Seraphine can't do anything. 5 seconds before her teammate comes over to help. But top lane also.
The Black Shield barely saving MT's life there because of the fact that all Tobu's attacks was, oh my gosh.
Flash, but it's sadly for them, only Garen and also Renate could do that. Why they wanted to do that, their damage being dealt towards their team is quite high. A team fight might be ball open, they wanted a team fight, as Senna at the back, finally helping towards the teammate. Karma having taken down, Fiora took out Aurelius, and might be a Garen pick. Siege throwing it down behind. It's going to be an ender towards that. Ooh, Siege actually put down first before. It's a win for Team Flash. The team fight by Persis is not enough to actually negate what's happening towards Team Flash, and a Baron might be in play.
Man, they completely committed on chasing back Zaisu down after Zaisu stuck around too long in the jungle, but used all their resources, got Dark Binded, didn't even manage to land their Irelia out. Everything was used up, freeing the way for Team Flash to be able to come down and basically just destroy them for using all their resources. And now it's going to be Baron up with an inhibitor open down mid team fight. That's kind of the problem with having an ulti-dependent comp. Irelia misses an ulti, Seraphine misses an ulti, then there's nothing you can do. See, that's a good ulti. Not enough to catch him because they weren't close enough. So many meteors. Look at that, clearing out everything. So much being able to clear up. Is Top's going to be able to get in? No, they have so much CC, so much available left to them. Explosive cast. And it looks like this could be the game unless Persis managed to pull something out of a hat right about now.
No, I don't think they can do anything right now. Team Process, they have to be defending, but look at the damage being popped up by Team Flash. It's a win. Aurora have been taken down, and finally, Gallon also double kill by Fiora, and it's a win for Team Flash. 2v1. The score sheets for Team Flash versus Team